Hi, this is our first video for the Cost of War. We wanted to throw up a video online to give some of the beginner players a better idea of how the game works, especially if you read the rules and you're not familiar on some of the rules. We want to give some clarity to them here. This video, we're going to focus on the setting up of the board, in particular, the starting positions. This is a two-player game, which is represented by green team and red team. It's a 6x6 grid. If it were a three-player game, it would have been 7x7. So that means that you can see counting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6x6. Now let's focus on the actual starting positions. You can see each team must put down a home city and an attached land. The home city, you'll see represented by the flag here, is started with a 2 soldiers, 2 civilians, and 2 land fortification. In addition to that home city, you have to actually attach a land, and that attached land, which must be touching, must be placed either vertically or horizontally. In this case, this team could have placed it here or here, while the other places are water, and that is not allowed to be a starting position. So here they've attached their land and they've put down one land fortification, 1 civilian, and this is a owned land tile. In addition to that, one of the most important parts of this starting phase is that you have to be not touching anyone else. So I'm not talking about the home city and the attached land. That of course has to be touching, but all the other pieces cannot be touching. Either if it's the other player or your own player, you have to have a minimum of a 1 space distance. That is represented here. You can see if this player would have placed, their attached land here, that would have been invalid and not allowed. It gives every team a little bit of breathing room to start the game, so you're not right on top of each other. But ultimately, that demonstrates the beginning of the game and the starting positions. Once that has been accomplished, everyone will pick up 5 of each resource type, which is your currency, your food, and your steel, and you're effectively ready to begin the game. In addition to that, we also in the manual have provided some starting maps which dictate the exact position of all tiles and all players' positions. This will help move the game along when you're starting the game. But for more advanced players, we recommend that you randomize the tiles and then you have to actually start choosing your position as opposed to it being dictated for you. Next, we will talk about some of the other mechanics of the game, but this concludes the beginning stages of the game.